to reiterate, you get the first right of expression, and phone lines have already been announced. Do we have to announce it again? Okay. 0809-234-5913, 0809-191-3913, and 0809-222-0913. You can call those numbers and express your mind.
All right. Before the calls rolling, a message comes in here. TJ from Agbede says, Uncle Segun, I like the angle you came out this morning concerning the Soken saga. Let her give out her social media handles if she's a real OAP, and that implies to every one of you. Uncle Segun, please kindly choke. Finally choke this Femi guy. Shouldn't go scot-free. If he hasn't brought any ram, I demand his trousers be seized. Femi is a scam. He's no different from former military president. Back to be Maradona.
Marado.
There's phone calls.
I don't even know. So when you now disclose your social media handle, that makes you a genuine OAP.
And that's the word OAP. That's the word.
No,
OAP.
but he says, to give out her handles if she's a real OAP.
But she's not a real OAP. She wants to be.
So a real OAP has to give out that handle.
No. A broadcast journalist doesn't have to do that.
Only OAPs.
Yes.
Okay. Besides, she's the guy is challenging her to it's thrown down the gauntlet. He wants her social media handle.
Sorry, nobody has ever asked for Kaude's social media handle in this.
Kaude gives it out.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Charles, how are you doing?
I do. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Segun, good morning, sir.
Morning. How are you doing, my brother? You all right?
Fine, thank you. It's okay. I'll tell you. I get you guys.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, Simon, calling from Ogun State.
Okay, Simon. Long. How are you doing? Yeah.
Fine, thank you.
All right.
Segun, I want to ask you, is man not buying anybody? Because we are not hearing any news.
Oh God, don't get me started, Simon. Don't get me started this one here. They are frustrated. They are frustrated. Their father. Leave them there.
I want to hear news about Man.
There's nothing.
But Simon, haven't you heard of Onana, the goalkeeper?
They are prospective.
Yes. Thank you. I
haven't you heard of Mason Mount?
Haven't you heard about Mason Mount?
No.
And
I heard it, but I don't
so there's something in the works, But how many teams have even confirmed signings apart from Tottenham and maybe City,
Liverpool?
Just one or two teams. There's still quite a lot of time.
City they buy.
The window has not opened officially.
Let them not buy any, but they just go for King, so that we can challenge for that Premiership next season, please. Second, please help us talk to them, please.
I will, Jerry. I will.
He wants to challenge for what we do.
Thank you, Simon.
Big Daddy Kane, man. Big Daddy Kane.
With McTominay and
Big
Maguire.
Daddy Kane. Big 20 plus goals every season. Big Daddy Kane.
People need to sell first. Let's go and sell.
No, I agree with you 100%.
It doesn't matter how much, just sell. Even if it's 40
get rid
minutes,
of them. Get them off the wage bill.
Sell.
I agree.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Chief. It's been a while.
Okay, let's take a voice note while we wait for more calls. Right?
So that's one call.
Hello, Lagos Talks. My name is Lucky Gin. I sent a voice note the last time talking about the coach. I heard recently that they're about giving him a new contract. Please, I have my PVC. I have not voted. And my vote is for Zidane. Thank you.
Zidane. Yes, Zidane.
But has he not signed?
Oh, say Zidane?
No.
Oh, Passero. So they told us to vote for whether we want to.
I think it was the NFF president's. I doubt if he was serious about what he said.
I think he was joking.
I think he was just teasing.
Expensive.
Where in the world is it done? Where you ask
unless it's
people
contextual.
to, I think he was just
expensive.
Yeah,
Football is
but
close to our heart.
you don't have to take everything literal.
Football is close to our
Nigeria,
heart.
You don't have to take everything literal.
Football is
I'm so
close to our
sorry.
heart.
Fuel is 490 now. Everything is
500,
literal.
yes.
Everything
Electricity
is
is going up.
Electricity, all right, Jen. I cannot put on my jet. I heard the first president talk about voting for Patero. I
Don't
can't.
play
I
with
take
us.
it. I
Don't
take
play
it
with
seriously. Please, it's not a joke.
Don't play with us.
Like, we
even
don't.
say
We don't crack jokes anymore.
Yes. That's too expensive.
It's very expensive.
Anyway, but what I hear from inside sources is that he's been given a contract extension
Yeah.
till after the Africa Cup of Nations, which I think is right
It's fair.
anyway.
It's fair.
You know, I think it's right.
It's fair. As long as he can afford to pay it, that's my own. Pay the man.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, Victor from VI.
This is who?
Victor from VI.
Okay, Victor. All right, cool. What's your mind?
Okay, it's Man United. They don't enter Aswani market.
Oh boy.
If you are not taking manners, why? How much are they willing to sell Julian Sancho? Maybe some clubs can come and buy from Man U.
The story is it's about 30, 35.
45, I
No.
know.
And I don't wreck the player career finish.
So my main concern is Arsenal. Arsenal is my team, and I like the way they bought Havertz. I know we are going to take
That deal
Declan
complete?
right.
No.
We are taking Declan
Is
right.
it complete? It's not done
It's
yet.
not complete now.
Almost is
It's
not
almost
complete.
done now.
Almost is
But it's not done.
not done.
It's done. It's done.
It's not done. It's not done.
He
It's
don't
not
cook.
done. It's not done.
It's done. We've taken him already.
He was not ever dry. It leaked. It's done.
It's
not
not
official
done.
yet.
Good morning
It's
once
just not
again.
official.
Good morning, Chief. How you
It's
doing?
not
Been
done.
a while.
Very well.
Okay.
Baraka de Salah to all Muslim faithfuls,
Yeah, so I was
particularly the listeners of Sports Zone. I do not know what is happening to Chelsea. Sterling, nobody is talking about offloading Sterling at this point. I've not heard any news. Whether
Nobody hear about
Sterling-
missing. I mean, what's his name? Missing Mount now.
I'm talking about Sterling. Charles, if you'll be patient with me.
Selling.
Sterling.
Oh, Sterling.
Selling Sterling. That's
Uh-uh.
it. Guy, you're not paying attention.
Why would you wanna sell Sterling? Anyway, go ahead.
Sterling was one of the baggages that Chelsea had in the last season. Since Sterling joined Chelsea from Man City, he's not the same. He has never been the same Sterling we knew.
I think it's a function of a coach. I think it's a function of a coach that Chelsea has had ever since he got there.
The three coaches?
Yeah, the three. Yeah.
All of them don't like
function
him.
of the coach, I want to disagree with you, Charles.
Okay.
Players excel in the midst of whether your coach can do well or not. You show and sell yourself.
Tell me which Chelsea player excelled last season.
Enzo
Some
Fernandez.
of them, a number of them.
Enzo who?
excelled.
Enzo Fernandez played well.
I beg you.
Charles, if you want to take me on that,
Tell me. That's why I said. Tell me which one excelled.
let's take it from your defense.
I start.
The Brazilian excel.
Which Brazilian?
Thiago.
Thiago.
The Brazilian excel.
Then that's
Thiago that was on the bench and out of the game most of the time.
injury.
Now he excel.
He played the excel, Charles.
Oh, please, Chief.
We don't have enough time for this, but you are not being sincere.
Tell me four players. I won.
Sterling has
Thiago.
no
Who else?
business in the new Chelsea we want to rebuild.
Okay.
If you can sell a Kovacic, dash Sterling out. Dash him out. Don't people sell. Dash him to Man U. Dash him to
Chief.
to
I beg,
Arsenal.
don't insult me this morning. I beg.
I think it's a function of a coach because at Liverpool, Sterling was spoken about the same way that Chief is speaking about Sterling now. Went to City and became a mega star.
No.
Yeah.
Came to Chelsea.
Sterling was very good. I
No, he
disagree.
wasn't. He wasn't.
SCS, Sterling.
He wasn't.
No,
Suarez and what's his name?
He wasn't.
Striker.
Storage.
Storage, yeah.
Sterling was very good in Liverpool. How come
No,
he
he wasn't.
He
He
was
wasn't.
very good.
He
I
was
know,
not.
I'm
Sterling
sorry,
was
he was
good
not.
at
He was good in
Liverpool, very
And
good at Man
I
City.
agree. It was
Good.
improved by Pep. When he
yeah.
Pep by Sterling, Sterling
He was good enough.
It was good enough for Pep to buy. I disagree. I'm sorry.
What I just love with
disagree.
what Chick did was he did a rhyme scheme. Sterling selling. Smelling.
Well, Femi, you're your own word, Femi. I beg. Don't bring me to the one you are out of the beginning of drinking. Don't bring a cross to that. Don't say you know well, I beg.
I just did the right skill that she started it.
Good morning, Sports Zone. This is Samuel Ogbemudia from Ikorodu. I would like to talk about the Arsenal transfer. I late last night they increased the bid for £105 million in total, 100 million initial, then 5 million add-ons. The Kai Havertz deal, yes, not official, but it's done. There's a leaked video already of Havertz interview. So that out of the way, I hope the Declan Rice saga will also be completed. If Western reject this bid this time around, Arsenal should just walk. 105 million should be more than enough. Thank you.
All right, just a comment on this last voice. I hear what you said and everything. I think the challenge with Arsenal's bid is that whatever amount they agree to pay
is the structure of the payment.
God bless you. So, and West Ham want their money like na. Do you get? Na. What's the point of collecting 105 paid over 5 years? They rather have maybe 100 million paid like now. You cash.
But there's nobody that's going to pay you 100 million now.
Some might, or give you a better deal.
City is paying twice or thrice. They're not paying. They're not giving
75 at once. Then the other ones.
They're not just giving you 100 million once.
Yeah, but better than you guys. I want to pay the whole 20 now. 5 years. Do you understand?
I agree with him. If they don't take this walk.
Hello. Good morning.
Hello. Hello. We can hear you.
The pundit.
Hey, Baba Bichi. How are you doing?
Good morning.
The pundit.
Thank you, Kelvin. Thank you very much. It's coming. The day is coming.
You know easy.
I know easy at all, my brother. No easy at all. But we
now.
I do.
You have not been around. Where did you go to now?
I've been working.
What you bring come now? Where you go work?
I'll be like police.
The blessings of God.
Femi, thank you for holding on. No.
Yes, sir.
As usual, I greet the household. Yes, I think there's enough time for Man U to get players. I'm optimistic. When would the window close?
August 31st.
There's enough time now. There's enough time.
Yeah, but will they get the player their own targets or not?
No.
And the point is, what is happening with this issue of selling and not selling? What is really happening?
The problem United have, just like Arsenal wants to buy, is structure. United players are grossly overpaid. Selling of the club. I think selling of the club.
Go.
The Glazers, well, hopefully they'll go, but they're hanging on for the last. As I said, I think I said it last week. They're the only club owners in world football that actually have no interest in the club that they own. They don't care whether they win, whether they lose, whether
I think they should go. Their time is up.
Horrible.
You guys whine too much. You whine too much.
And I like how Fellow went to the Serie B. When he was in Juve, I was telling some people, some Juve fans around me here, that this club is too big for this man. I was saying it then. The club too big for this man. You can be a big star for the club or for your country. It does not mean you'll be a big coach. You know. And we saw how he wanted to kill that club then. You know, if not for the likes of CR7 and the rest of them that did their best to, make sure that they retain the profile of that club then. So it's good. This is where he should start from in his current coaching career. So I greet you all.
All right, Kelvin.
All right. Bad news for Manchester United. News just coming through says Maddison to Tottenham is a deal already done. Medical to come, and he is going to sign a contract worth £170,000 a week with Tottenham Hotspurs. So.
That's the bad news for United.
Because you window shopped him.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Window shopped everybody.
Good morning.
It's Tobi from Ori.
Hey, my man, what's going on? How is area?
Area cool, man.
Area cool. How far now?
Happy Salah to everybody.
Yes, so thank you.
I wish you all safety after the whole ceremony.
Okay.
So anyway, I wonder what Arsenal did to Man City. They keep going after everything at once, and they keep getting it. That they are going after Declan Rice. They should hands off. We are not happy with them.
And the question: Do they really need Declan Rice?
Yes.
They have Rodri. Why?
It's just because they know that Arsenal has an interest. They're like that evil twin that you have.
But this guy's
Exactly, they have Kovacic as well. What do they want to Declan Rice? Really?
What's Cabin Phillips?
They should hands off.
No,
They should allow us
really.
to
That's
have
top
our rights
hiding
in
now.
peace and look for beans or something else.
All right.
All right.
I hear it.
All right, thank
What
you.
do they need him for, really?
No, but truly, I don't think that now getting Declan Rice will be City's main problem. But the truth about City wants to make that team good. And
No, but
he's
no,
24 years
that's
old.
stockpiling.
No,
That's,
he's
that's
24
squad. They're
years
buying
old.
for a squad. Yes.
24 years old, you get a player for at least another 6-8 years. That's good.
And that's stock because Rodri is, for me, is pound for pound the best
He can
central defensive midfielder.
He can play Gundogan run. He can play box to box. Arsenal wants to use him for box to box because until Partey moves, we're assuming that Partey is still going to be there. He's going to play the Xhaka role. And if he's playing the Xhaka role is box to box.
So what happens? But Rodri pushes. Rodri screens. Rodri pushes up.
Everybody
De Bruyne
pushes up.
De Bruyne pushes up. Bernardo Silva is staying
and
up.
I don't become coach now.
No, but we're using the analysis of Gundogan. That Gundogan has moved. Somebody has to play that Gundogan's role. So I'm assuming that Rice will play that role if he goes there. Pep will find a way to play all of them. It's not Pep. They find a way to play them.
Okay, maybe City being City and consider they have 150 charge. They probably
And they
start
still
playing
want to
30
sell.
players.
No, and they still want to sell
start playing
players.
30 players. Well,
I hear they want to sell. I hear Mahrez may be on his way to.
No, but Mahrez is not right. Mahrez, I mean, we're talking about maybe excess on the wings, but in that particular role, I think City is heavily low. And
they are heavily loaded.
They still have Calvin Phillips, so
yes,
who they haven't got rid
Bayern
of yet.
have also indicated interest in. So City will
He
sell.
just bought that boy and
City-
just left
City
it to
wants to
rot
sell
on the bench.
Mahrez, Laporte,
Injury also.
Walker. They're putting a few players up for sale. That okay.
I think Rice. They just want to
Cancelo. They're all going to sell those players. Let's bring the money.
I think they
raise the
just
money.
want to. They just want to hoard Rice, Charlie. They want to hoard.
No, but they will
Rice.
raise the money. Like last year, they bought Haaland before they even started selling. Then immediately they started selling. That's when the Zinchenko, the
No,
Gabriel.
but last year they didn't have a top striker, so Haaland walked
and they
into
won
the
the
team.
league without a top striker.
Yes, but that's what you keep
Comfortably.
on giving different arguments. Which side of defense are you on?
I'm just saying that City, you always want to make your team good. If you're a
City
manager,
are hoarding. They are
that's not
hoarding players.
hoarding.
It's
It's
hoarding.
not like United that they just seem to like everybody that is there. They don't
I
want to
beg
sell
forget.
anybody.
We're talking about proper football
Phil
teams
Jones
now.
still has a contract till this
No
week.
excuses. Don't lie now.
Till this week now. Till this week now. I did not finish my conversation now.
Okay.
Till this week.
Apparently, he said, would he like what they call a testimony? He said only his parents will come. He's right. His family will come. Anyways,
I take a few messages.
Are we up to 5 calls?
Yes. Yeah. This one here says, good morning. Fortune for Mebute Meta. This La Liga clubs are silly. Imagine Barcelona release clause for Gundogan, 32 years old, is £400 million. And many other clauses. Even Camavinga, can you imagine?
1 billion for a
billion.
20-year-old. Jesus.
That's investment. This one says, good morning, Sports Zone and Eid Mubarak. I am Dakpo Daniel from Ikorodu. United will announce their new owner today or tomorrow. Then transfers will start immediately. Take my word. The Glazers are just being stupidly greedy.
We'll come back to that.
We've got this that says, did I hear Uncle Segun say that the Glazers don't care about United?
Yes.
So you think that a man owns $1 billion water business and doesn't care about it? Nice. Regards, Segun from Ontario.
Okay, Segun. I can sense the sarcasm in that statement.
No, but they love the club.
They sorry?
They do love the club.
They bought them?
They brought back Ronaldo to that club. They bought Maguire for 80 million.
No, but he does make genuine conversation, because the thing is, how do you invest so much money in a club and everybody seems to believe... Wait, let me finish now. Okay. Everybody seems to believe that the ultimate ambition is to run down the club. How does that make sense? Because we're talking about businessmen who are successful in their ventures.
The Glazers have...
And what have the Glazers not done in terms of providing personnel and dishing out the funds to helping improving the club side?
As of yesterday, that club is owing 700 million plus, almost £1 billion. The Glazers haven't invested a penny of their money into that club. So they bought that club with bank loans and loaded the debt onto that club. They have invested nothing. United is the most commercially viable football club in the world. And now that same club is in debt of 700 million.
You keep talking about
the
United.
The Glazers loaded
you keep
that
talking
club.
about United and the Glazers like they're two different things.
They're two different things.
Not.
The
Glazers
Glazers just bought
owners?
that thing. They bought it as an investment vehicle, and they are totally what? There's no sentiment in it. They're not fans.
When I buy something, it belongs to me. So you're making it seem like the 700 is another person's basic.
It's the club's basic.
No, but
if they bought it, they would have paid off the club.
No,
They bought the Glazers took over United in 2005 based on debt, and that debt has increased up till now. If they were really keen on that debt, they would have paid off the debt.
I think that the owners
and
of
they've been taking out dividends every time, every year.
United does not belong to the community. United does not belong
to the Glazers.
It belongs to the Glazers. So the owners of the you can't say I don't care about my own business.
You know what?
I own the business now. It's my own work.
You know what? Everybody's entitled to opinion. Yes. As a United fan and a lifelong United fan, I hate the Glazers. You get my point. And I feel that they're leeches, that they're parasites, and they're the worst thing that has ever happened to that club. As a fan anybody but United, you guys are entitled. But for me, the Glazers are the worst thing to ever happen to that club.
Let me read more messages. Segun Oladende from Lekki says, good morning, great guys of Sports Zone. Barka de Salah to you all. Moving on. Ike from the UK says, good morning, Lagos Stocks. I still don't understand why Declan Rice is going for 100 million plus. What did he play last season? Someone that's not better than Partey without injury. An average player. Soon players will start going for 300 million. If Arsenal are serious, they should go and buy good cheap players like Kovacic. That 100 million will buy like 2 quality players for them. Okay.
Can I respond to that? He has a point. There's something called the English tax. English players are generally over. Jack Grealish was never worth 100 million pounds. Sancho was never
not worth 100 million.
No, he is, to be honest.
Is not worth 100
well,
million.
to be honest, then considering he has just a year left, it's really not. I agree with you. But
same with Declan.
Same with Mason Mount.
Same with Mason Mount. You understand? I think 40, 50, 55 that is okay. But Charles, because they've seen the more people coming.
No, but everybody now. Everybody's paying now.
No, but generally, that's what I'm saying, that they overpay. So our listener has English players there's always a premium for English players, and they're always overpriced. Always.
There's a question here, Lincoln. It says, what's happening to Dele Alli now? I think it's still on the books of Everton. Yeah? Still on the books of Everton.
I don't know, but I'd love to know what really happened to that guy. Because to me, that guy was a really good player. Especially when he came in, they come MK Dons or something. Yeah. Went to Spurs. I don't know.
It was nutmeg, Luka Modric, and everybody just went.
I don't know. No, I think it was a good player.
It's the fact that I didn't play for Super Eagles.
It's attitude now.
The fact that I didn't play for Super Eagles. We need to go for a break.
Interesting. Them say. Very interesting.
Interesting scenarios. Did you also hear about people who these days, just to impress the generality, go to these, what's it called, this for that you rent houses from? Shortlets.
It's so
They go to shortlets. No, when you mention shortlets, you're thinking something else.
No, see the way she quickly answered.
Because I'm trying to help you remember what
the other day when you're talking about the hotel and somebody said short time.
They do shortlets.
So it was talking that spoke about short time that time.
It wasn't me.
So what's the difference between shortlet and short time?
He was saying something now.
No, but let's just educate us now.
So they rent all these shortlet apartments, for whatever occasion that they want, decorate it all well and good, and then put it out on social media and pass it off as their own personal homes. I heard that yesterday for the first time, and I was honestly, I'm behind. I know I'm behind, but I don't know why would you want to do such a thing.
There was this popular show on MTV. My Crib or something, if I remember.
Part by ride and do up my crib.
My crib. So the crib owner, I knew that people were putting fake houses. Celebrities were putting up fake houses as their own house.
But why?
It's just for the glam
aesthetics.
Now. Exactly, it's for the glam.
You're deceiving people. Then people would look at you and say, man, I want to be like he's okay.
Yes.
Who lives in this?
That's why they say believe anything you see on social media at your peril.
Yeah.
Do you know, I heard it for the first time yesterday, and I just went crazy.
I think they even accused a few Nigerian celebrities that they also did the same thing.
Yes.
Put up social media.
It's not accusation, it's real. It's just that you don't want to be seen as hating. Because if you spill,
if you call them out, then you're set to be jealous.
Yeah.
It's everywhere. So.
Oh, wow.
But that's what I tell people, that if you believe everything you see on social media, you are in trouble.
Okay.
And those standards that they set.
Goodness me.
So it's called shortlet, Abby?
Shortlet apartments, yes.
No, it's called shortlet, yes. Yes.
What's your own? It's called shortlet apartments. What's your problem?
What did I say now? I was asking, so I was talking about
that's the English word.
I say it's called shortlet.
Yes, that's the English. The last one you said was short time. It's not short time.
I don't.
More messages, Femi, please. Moving on.
Oscar from Lagos says, please tell Manchester City to leave Rice alone.
Pay up the money then.
Arsenal already has a party going on with Jesus in the house. All they need now is Rice.
But Arsenal must win the league next season. No, seriously, not be joke now.
If they pay 100 million for Rice,
I think that for them to win the league, for me, beyond those players,
5 points behind City.
Yeah, beyond the players they mentioned, Timber, Rice, Havertz. I think they need to get a striker. No, I'm saying that those names.
They have Jesus now.
Jesus is not, for me, is not the striker. Yeah.
What's he had that young boy? What's his name again? No, not for Larry. Nketiah.
Yeah.
And that Trossard as well.
Those guys are not striker. They need a 20-goal striker, consistent 20-goal striker.
So Rice is not a striker, Abi?
No, I'm saying beyond those names. I've mentioned all the names.
No, but if you have people who are able to supply those, create those chances, Jesus can score 20 for you.
I don't think Jesus can.
Besides, Odegaard got like
15 goals.
15 Premier League goals. Saka.
I think I understand Femi's argument in terms of there were games where Arsenal struggled to score goals.
But is Arteta looking for a striker? He's not.
He's not.
He's not. Obviously, so he knows where his strength lies.
To be honest, I don't think Arsenal lost the league last season because they struggled to score goals.
Yes, they did.
No, I don't think so. They struggled. And Nketiah deputized admirably for Jesus when he got injured. They struggled because they started letting in goals,
And that's
after
why
Saliba's injury.
Yeah. And that's why they have gone for Timber. So that's the difference. They've gone for Rice, Havertz. But I'm saying you need a player who's consistent. Imagine they had someone, just think, Harry Kane.
No, but think about it, Femi. That's what Segun's saying.
Exactly.
If you're able to fortify your midfield and your defense, up front, you don't have a problem.
Martinelli.
There's Saka, there's Jesus.
I'm telling you, and these players were in double figures.
Yes. They are adding cover to the mix.
I don't think they have a problem scoring goals.
Exactly.
They don't have a problem scoring goals.
Forward to create opportunity.
Arsenal lost the league because they couldn't defend. That's it for me.
We could also say because the players
they stopped being able to defend.
We could also say that the
Rob
players
Holding was a very, very poor replacement.
We could also say that the players
Saliba.
who went forward to score for midfield, the Saka you mentioned, the Odegaard who all hit double figures in Martinelli.
Okay, let's look at.
We're not doing defensive work.
Let's look at those games that Arsenal lost the league. Basically,
Saka was doing defensive work. Okay.
No, I'm saying that we could also say.
Let us look at it analytically. Yes, the games that Arsenal lost the league, effectively like 3 or 4 games.
Not necessarily.
No. Forget about the City game. Where they were.
It's double head.
The Liverpool game. Well, they're not leading 2-0.
Yeah.
They conceded
2 goals.
2 goals. The
Southampton game.
The Southampton. After
West Ham.
Well, they're not 2 goals ahead. They allowed West Ham to come back and Saka missed penalty. The Southampton game. They were leading. That was leading 3-1 before they came. It was defensive. They were scoring. Arsenal was scoring goals. I feel that Arsenal lost the league.
Arsenal scored 88 goals. How many of those 88 did Jesus himself score?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, Femi. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Arsenal players score now.
Doesn't matter.
For me, it's even better. I think Arsenal had the players that scored. God bless you. Among the squad.
Across the team,
After all, City won the title without the striker.
I can't believe Charles and I actually agreeing on something. Let me pitch myself. This is so weird. Which shows Femi that you are absolutely on the planet Venus right now or Mars.
We'll see next season.
We shall see.
We'll see.
Arsenal need to show up their midfield, as Soccer rightly said. And defense.
I heard there's exciting stories for Arsenal. They announced that they've been honoured as an inaugural recipient of UEFA's Football Award.
For what?
Arsenal just buttered the story.
For what now? That's visible for what?
Arsenal buttered the story. Arsenal buttered the story so well that even me, I cannot see this. They said they were able to integrate.
I know you don't take alcohol, but I
it's not me. It's on Arsenal's website. Now I'm not the one.
That what?
Read the story well now.
I'm not the one.
So read the story.
I read the first paragraph. We are excited to announce that we've been honored as an inaugural recipient of UEFA's Football Award
for
both our No More Red campaign in partnership with Adidas and our efforts to fully integrate British Sign Language into football at Arsenal will be recognized during the presentation at the 2023 UEFA Respect Forum taking place in
because they finally won a trophy.
It's okay. It's on Arsenal's website. Check it.
Let me read messages now.
Peter from Ogba says Chief couldn't name any Chelsea player
because there's none. Because there's none.
He named
Thiago was injured most of the time. Enzo no play anything. Enzo no play anything.
Really good.
Enzo no play anything.
Enzo was good.
Enzo wasn't really good. Enzo came in with a good hype, yes, from the World Cup and all, but Enzo wasn't really good. How do you want the club to compete with the type of news Glazer out? Okay, somebody's putting up something concerning Manchester United, but paper talk anyway. Good morning, guys. Stephen from Idimu. When the Glazers took over United in 2005, we had zero depth. And today it's more than 700 million.
Please, who said that?
How can you have zero debt for Man United when?
You didn't have zero debt.
United had zero debt in 2005.
They didn't have zero debt.
They didn't have zero debt in 2005.
They didn't have zero debt.
United had zero debt.
They did not have zero debt. No, debt.
Oh, yes. Yes, zero debt. Yeah.
No.
Zero debt.
No.
As in, they were not owing money.
They were not owing money.
They were not.
No.
They were not. Check it down.
But that's not what you said just now.
You said
they didn't pay off.
They bought it with debt. They bought the Glazers. They took bank loans to buy United, and they're still owing it.
And so what you're saying is that when they bought Manchester United were in debt.
One is zero debt. They bought.
When did they buy Manchester United? When did they buy the team? When did they buy the club?
In 2005. There was zero. That guy is right. Zero debt in 2005.
It was a lie.
All right.
Who sent that message?
This is another rapper moment. Let's place a bet. Who's starting rapper next? If we verify and it goes either way.
Okay. Let's. Charles is quiet.
What's my business whether you owe money or not? I take consignment. What's my business?
What are you supposed to benefit?
Exactly. What's my own?
I've had some lovely moments on this podcast. That day when I came into with that Lion King, the way Charles, the look on Charles' face, priceless. Where's Femi run to? Femi, do you need to go and top up?
This Femi
some banned substances. I don't know. And we expired, paracetamol or whatever. I beg. And it's been fun. So, guys, I found iShots, Mr. Watershaw. Send me tomorrow.
Have they called in today?
They haven't called in.
We know they'll be busy killing the rams,
prayers and all that. Apparently, they did fossilized prayers and all that. Then today's the main.
They need to kill it today or not tomorrow because if
they killed. No, today's the.
Some kill tomorrow though. Some won't kill today. Yeah.
So that's cool.
By tomorrow morning, we're expecting
fried. We're expecting fried ram.
We expect this place to be smelling
smelling sweet and nice with ram.
Oh yeah, see confirmation. When you Google that information, it says United had almost no debt at all between 1931 and 2005. Almost no debt. Doesn't mean no debt.
No, between 1931 and 2000. That's a huge bracket.
Exactly.
How can you say there was zero? How can you say there was zero debt? How can you have zero debt?
None. What does almost mean?
What is zero? Zero means none at all. Zero means no debt.
Almost none. What does almost none mean? Go and bring. You must tie it apart tomorrow.
Morning, the Eagle, the Guru. If you, the sports zone team are getting into my brain right now. That's why I say Shagamu.
The Guru.
How are you doing, sir?
The Guru, keep on buying shirts for Kayode.
The one in Shagamu.
The Guru, are you Shagamu?
Don't mind this guy. The Guru is talking to you.
Okay, where you do? You do village? The Guru.
I slaughter my ram, and I'm not remembering you in the theory formula.
But as you remember me, the Guru, God remember you. No, wala.
Of course, you will always remember, but don't forget, I cannot remember anything to you now. The very Papa.
You're not allowed to eat meat.
No wala. All right, Chef. On that meaty moment, Sports Zone signing out.
All right,